Well, this is a doozy of the race, the Go for One over there at Aqueduct on Saturday. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. It's hump night. It's Wednesday as we head towards another weekend for sure. And the holidays are coming up the next 3 or 4 weeks for sure, as always. Tip sheets, remember, support us that way or buy the Speed King of coffee. You'll see the link down there under the description. And of course, email me at speedking24@yahoo.com. Really do appreciate all your support, everyone. Well, and the U.S. won their soccer match. I love that. They'll be back on Saturday. Try to win this world. Well, on Saturday, 8th race, over there in Jamaica, Queens, New York. Hope it don't rain. It is the Go for One, grade 3, 1 mile, 200,000. And it's a full field of 11, I believe. And 11, is it? Let me see. Is it 11? Yeah, it's a full field of 11. And this is one doozy of a race, on the dirt. But I think I've narrowed it down to where I want to land, I mean, there's several ways you can go in here. But I've landed on the horses that I like for sure. And none more famous than the number 4 horse, I believe, is W.W. Fitzy. Well, I mean, I read the race, I looked at the numbers, I looked at the win probabilities, I dove into the PPs, and I just keep coming back to W.W. Fritzy, right? This horse is a win machine, the number 4 horse. A 6-year-old, an old-timer, right? Has 34 starts, 12 of them are wins. So the horse loves getting his picture taken. 5 seconds and 5/3 for almost $500,000. Well, this 6-year-old is trained by Morley and has the professional Javier Castellano, Ghost Zapper. That's my rider of Ghost Zapper. And to me, the horse had a race on November 4th for the first time for Morley at Aqueduct. It was a grade 3 race to turn back the alarm handicap at 1 mile and 1/8. Remember, this is at 1 mile. The horse is a forwardly placed type horse, or should sit in the catbird. And to me, the horse was wide, had some trouble, and just didn't get going. I don't think it's vindictive or indicative of the talent that W.W. Fritzy has. Now, too bad, he was previously trained by Mr. Desiderio, ran on September 1st for Dorio in an allowance race, went gate to wire at 3-2 with Camuch in the arms. Now, this is the second time under the tutelage of Morley, the trainer here, who's clicking at about 13%. That is Thomas Morley. And him and Castellano together are about 25%. So it's a great combination. I love the fact the horse is coming in on an off race. Horses have a more tendency to run more bad races than they do good ones. But I do like to bet horses that have back numbers and back pace numbers coming in off of what I consider a non-effort, something that really shouldn't have knocked them out. The horse has been away for 30 days, 29 days at least. Morley's second time with him, so he should know the horse a little bit better. He did get the services of Castellano. I do like that. And the horse has a workout on November 26th at Belmont, 4 furlongs and 48. The 7th of 123 breezing workouts. So I think the horse is going to run back to his races 2 back. That speed figure is tremendous on W.W. Fritzy. There's just no way I can ignore that, particularly coming in on an off race. I rather bet horses I don't like to bet horses off their top effort, because they have a tendency to regress, or what they call the bounce, funky bounce, right? Unless they're given a lot of time. That's why a lot of times I'm asking for time in between our races, 4 to 6 weeks, because it's less prone to knock them out. Okay, so, I mean, we don't like to do the Oscar Barrera thing, running horses back in 3 days, 7 days, 10 days, 12 days. We like the horses to recover, to eat up, get their body weight up, and relax a little bit before returning back to the race course for sure. But to me, W.W. Fritzy has a right to improve back to his better races. Again, coming in off race, I do like the speed figure 2 back. That makes him very strong, in my humble opinion, here at the studio. And the number 4 will be our top pick. Now, that being said, maybe the horse they all have to beat, I hate the post position, is the number 10 horse. Well, Bank Sting. Well, Bank Sting is a flat out win machine. The number 10 horse has 13 starts, 8 wins, okay, and 2 seconds. This is a New York bred by Central Banker, trained by Terranova, and he's got the genius in the arm, Rosario. I mean, you know I hate horses outside the 6 and 7 post. I don't like horses because the enemy to horse racing is horses being losing ground and being wide, right? You know, I mean, he is a 10 horse. He does have some forward bounce to him because he's a sprinter, so I expect the horse to get out and to get over. Now, his problem is the number 7 horse, I think it's Dr. B, is a very fast horse. So to me, Bank Sting has beautiful numbers. I think the thing that I love about this horse, one, is Terranova. I don't have a problem clicking at 20%, and him and Rosario is at 33% together. The thing I love about Bank Sting, the number 10, is that the horse has won 8 of 13 starts. Okay, so I mean, this horse always like to get his Polaroid ticket. So you have to pay attention to this horse for sure. And the second thing that I really love about this horse is this horse, before his last race on the 30th of October at Aqueduct, hadn't run since June, 138, 36 days. This is the second race off the layoff. Now, the horse ran second on October 3rd, ran a beautiful race, and he was away, you know, for 4 or 5 months. So you have to assume that his second race was going to be better than the race that he returned in. Is that fair? That appears to be fair. So that was a 6.5 furlong race. It looked like a training race, ran a beautiful race. Now coming back in 34 days off of that return effort, October 30th, stretching out a mile, 2 turns, has enough speed to get out and tuck and maybe be sitting 3rd or 4th for sure. Bank Sting, to me, is the horse that they're all going to have to deal with coming from home. This horse is very, very strong, as well as my top pick, the number 4, WW Fitzy. I love the 4 and the 10 horse here in this spot for sure. And it will be my second pick because I can't pick 2 of them on top, but I like them both equally for sure. Well, my third pick is going to be the speed. What else is new, Speed? Can you give me the Dr. B? Dr. Bolden here. Well, the number 7 horse, you better watch out. Okay, I mean, it's Robert Reed Jr. calling the signals from the Aqueduct trainer's booth for sure. The number 7, Dr. B, no pun intended to my last name, well, it's the speed to me. I get it. I understand that the Sting horse is down there, Bank Sting, but he better be motoring because Dr. B is inside coming out of the 7 hole, breaking, sprinting 7 furlongs at 6.5, and sprinters, when they go longer, a mile, which isn't much longer, they outbreak true routers. So the number 7 might be on the lead a long, long way here. If you think I'm going to leave the number 7 off my ticket, you gotta be kidding me. It ain't gonna even happen. So the 4, 10, and 7, I'm gonna use them equally in all of my horizontal wagers, pick 3s, pick 4s, pick 8, pick 7s. Everybody knows I like to bet across horizontally like that. And again, the horse has 4 wins from 15 starts, 5 seconds, 2/3 for a couple 100,000. Robert Reed Jr., he always come out up on my radar, 22%. He's got Irad Ortiz together. They're clicking at 50%. Wow. And this is a nice 4-year-old Dr. B. And this horse is speedy by Liam's map. The horse is coming back after 35 days or so from a 7 furlong stake race where he finished second by 3/4 of a length on October 9th, the Pumpkin Pie Stakes. Please, this horse is very fast, and if you think I'm not going to have the speed, you're sadly mistaken. The number 7, Dr. B is surely our third pick. And if we had to round out our super, well, look right outside of Dr. B. Okay, Betsy Blue. Well, Betsy Blue again. It looks like a win machine. This New York bred has 8 wins from 18 starts, 7 seconds, 1/3 for $500,000. Hello. This 4-year-old was trained by Linda Rice, and there's Lascano in the arms. Wow. I'm telling you right now, and you may have heard it on my other videos, when you see Linda Rice and you see Lascano, you better pay attention. It only looked like they're clicking at 17%, but it just seemed like every time I look around, Lascano was winning the race for Linda Rice. Well, Betsy Blue, the number 8 horse. Hello. This 4-year-old by Tunnelist is a nice horse. 8 wins from 18 starts. That's almost 50%. And 7 seconds. So you're telling me this horse finished first 8 times, second 7. That's 15 of 18 being first of second. Wow. You want to talk about a win machine. You better take a close look at this here number 8 horse. Maybe I got to put this horse equally with the 4, 10, and 7 too. This is a tough, nice race here. Full field, but I'm telling you, Betsy Blue don't need to apologize to no one in here. Well, it's beaten by Bank Sting today. The horse is inside of Bank Sting, which is the number 8. Is this horse, and the number 10 is Bank Sting. Hey, listen, Lascano will be hustling for Linda Rice. He always do, for sure. That'll be my super horse to round it out. Well, in this year's stake race, the Go for Wand, it is a very competitive and contentious race for sure. Make sure you get your price, right? I hate being way outside. I went right into WW Fitzy. I think the horse should beat him down, to be quite honest with you. And now that's our first pick, the number 4 horse. And our second pick, well, I had to go way outside with the genius Rosario Bank Sting, the number 10 horse for sure. And the speed of the race, the number 7 is our third pick, Dr. B. We rounded out our super with the 8, Betsy Blue, who don't need to apologize to no one. So in this year's Go for Wand, a very beautiful race here. Hope it doesn't rain. We're going to go 4, 10, 7, 8. For sure, in that order. We'll box it up, but we think WW Fitzy is truly the horse to beat. If I had $2 and I could only make one wager in this race, I would put it square on WW Fitzy's nose for sure. That's not shaking my boots. So there it is, 4, 10, 7, 8. In that order, we really do like the 4 and 10 in here. 4, 7, 10, we love a whole bunch. Let's box it up, and let's key the number 4 horse quite a bit. Talk to y'all real soon. Let me know what you think. Stay classy in everything you do.